Here it is, the new Audi TT RS, a more performance-oriented version of the base TT. I'm really glad that Audi has decided to send it here to the US, albeit with only an automatic transmission. That's right, the TT RS is only offered with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, unlike the previous generation of the model back in 2013, when you could only get it with a manual here in the States. However, it's paired with a pretty awesome engine, the 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-5 engine, very classic TT, produces 400 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque, so it brings the performance as well. Something great to note about the engine as well is it's 57 pounds lighter than the previous generation's engine, and that's mostly due to the fact that it has a lot of aluminum and magnesium in the construction, and as you can see, it's actually displayed here with fantastic carbon fiber accents. So overall, it's a pretty great engine. And of course, a great sports car also has to sound great. So the 5-cylinder engine has a unique cylinder firing order, with the first cylinder going first, and then the second, fourth, fifth, and third. So that gives it a really unique tone, and it can also be enhanced by opening up the flaps for the exhaust, and overall it's a very nice sounding system. It should be able to go from 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds and to an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. So it's a really awesome car, but it gets even better if you order the Dynamic Plus package, which raises the electronic speed limiter to 174 miles per hour, which is really impressive for a car with only 5 cylinders. Unfortunately, there is a bit of a price that comes with that. It comes with only 22 combined MPG, which isn't great, but considering how much horsepower it puts out, that's actually pretty okay. Moving on to the exterior of the TT RS, it's a lot more aggressive than the base TT, with the Audi single-frame RS grille, the full LED headlights, extremely flared out fenders, and in the rear you have oval exhaust. Again, that's something really classic RS for the Audi. You've got the Quattro script up front that I forgot to mention that denotes that it has all-wheel drive. It also has a standard fixed rear spoiler and back, although you can get an adaptive spoiler that'll move up and down for no additional charge. Overall, it's a very nice exterior for the car. But what I really love about it most is that it's so classic Audi. You know, just like the very first TT that came out, it has those fantastic coupe-like dimensions where it's really rounded, especially over the cockpit. And that's what makes it such a great looking car, is that over the years that the TT has been here, the overall design language of it has remained the same, and it's really remained an iconic sports car. And like all great sports cars, the TT should really be able to handle all that power it packs under the hood. So it has McPherson strut-type front suspension and 4-link rear suspension, as well as 8-piston front brakes that are available as carbon ceramics. So overall, it should be very, very nimble on the road. And just like the exterior, the interior of this TT RS is really stylish with those classic Audi features to it. So it's got a 3-spoke flat-bottom steering wheel here. It's kind of thin, but it's got a nice feel to it. It's also got the $600 carbon fiber accents. Those look really nice in here. You can get standard aluminum accents that are kind of engineered to look like carbon fiber, but these are definitely a nice upgrade. It's also got standard 8-way power adjustable Napa leather diamond quilted seats with the RS logo on them. Very nice seats, very comfortable, extremely firm, but just below the too firm point. So they're very nice seats for this car. Sporty, but not too sporty. And while I'm in here, I'd also like to talk about some of the technologies in the TT RS. So it's got a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster here behind the steering wheel. Very nice shape to it, very nice design. The graphics are pretty good as well, as I saw when I opened the door. It's also got the Audi MMI touchpad feature. What that is drivers can write in words for the infotainment system and things instead of selecting letters with it. So that's very nice as well. A lot of manufacturers are starting to put that in there. And finally, it has a standard rear view camera. That's not the most interesting thing maybe if you're not interested in buying this car, but if you are, that is definitely something you would want, as rear visibility is not the best. Well, it's actually not that bad, but you know, rear view camera is nice. So there you have it. The new Audi TT RS is a pretty sweet car with a great engine, great exterior design, and some really nice interior features. Overall, it's a nice car. As you can tell, I really don't have a conclusion to this video, but this whole RS thing has really got me thinking. What would it look like if Audi made an RS8? That would be really cool. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and comment below. As well, go ahead and check out my channel because I've got a ton of exotic supercar and hypercar reviews up. So remember to subscribe, And also a quick thank you to Crown Audi for providing this fantastic Audi TT RS today. I'll put a link to their inventory below.